So, need a little refresher because it's been like a week since we've been here. I was addressing you Swag Kelly truthers out there and saying how you guys are passionate but also ridiculous because Jacoby's played well through 2 games, so we're not making any drastic changes here. That's right, we have Melvin Gordon. He was killing it for us. It's been our defense that has not stepped it up. Paris Campbell's playing well. And then, yeah, the defense just has not quite had it. Danico Autry has 3 sacks, 2 picks for Darius Leonard. Those are both for us. But, excuse me. Also a tough start to the schedule. At Chargers and at Titans. I got the hiccups. And it's not getting much better this next week because we got to play the Falcons. But hopefully we can take one home. Gosh, I have some nasty hiccups right now. Did I watch Wisconsin tonight? I only saw like the first drive. I saw that Taylor's going off. Taylor's going to be a Heisman finalist for sure. I saw they were putting the beat down. Always down for a Big Ten ass whooping. I guess I'll go ahead and import what I've got for the draft right now. Alright, so we'll do our training, and then we're going to continue with this play the moments action. Oh, I got to turn this fan down. It's probably super loud. Sorry, that was probably obnoxious. What's up, Gem? Broader Gem? Yeah, someone tagged me on Twitter and said if this changes my opinion on Swift over Taylor, and I'm like, we haven't even seen Swift play a game yet. And I also have Taylor as a first-round running back. Like, I can't get that much higher on Taylor, so no, it doesn't change my opinion. He is what we thought he was. Taylor is a dominant power back. I love him. I'm definitely higher on Taylor than I think a lot of people out there will be. But we also don't need to overreact after his first game when he puts up the numbers we expect and just put him in the top 10. Can I sign Kayvon Webster? Oh, God. Had a nice glass of I told you so today. Alright, so here we go. Play the moments. Now, I don't know if this was ever an issue, if we just got unlucky, or if it's something they fixed. But recently I've noticed that the interceptions are less frequent in play the moments than when they were when we did our Bengals rebuild. Kayvon Webster's trash on my roster, though. Alright, we already scored before we got the ball, but now they're on our 2-yard line. We just need good old red zone Matt Ryan to show up so we can pick him off or get him to fumble or something. Just handed the ball off. All right, here we go. Back on O. Paris Campbell. Oh, Jacoby missed him. Nice play. Nice play. So I got a bunch of prep done for my full prediction show that's coming out on Sunday. I am so pumped about it. I haven't been that excited for a video since we relaunched the deep dives in like April or whenever that was. May, maybe. Here we go, Gordon. In his Campbell played his first action in the preseason. I actually missed that. I only watched. That is actually the only game I did watch was the Bengals and the Colts, but I guess I just had it on as background noise. I didn't really pay attention to week 4 of the preseason because most of those guys don't make the team. Oh, what a throw by Brissett. What's up, Mr. Freezy? You having a good Friday night? There's a lot of high school football picking up tonight. That's fun. Yes, I meant to say Taysom Hill, not Josh Hill. Misspoke. It's going to happen. It's going to happen on a single-man podcast that's literally just me talking names for an hour and a half. I'm gonna have a few misspeaks every episode. It's just part of the business. Oh, easy touchdown. Let's go. You've been sick all day? That sucks. I've been sick for like the last 10 days. I'm finally feeling better. I'm doing really well, though. I'm so pumped. I'm going to be in Chicago in 5 days for the NFL opener. Packers and Bears. Oh, I thought I jumped that. And the face mask. About as good a time as ever to plug that I'm going to be doing an Instagram live, like, vlog, my story or whatever you call it on Instagram. I'm not a big social media guru, but you can follow me to the game and probably have some clips during the game too, but it's going to be so fun. Gonna be doing like a bar crawl with my girlfriend, with my dad, and a buddy. So I'll be vlogging, keeping updates on. Oh, what a play by Darius! I need some water. My voice is like. I feel like I just performed at a concert, but I just have like some phlegm in my throat. Oh, out of bounds. Thoughts on the Clowney Tunsil rumors? Well, I'm glad you asked. I tweeted about it yesterday. But if the Dolphins trade a franchise left tackle for Jadeveon Clowney, I will instantly take back every compliment I had about them having a good offseason. Like, their O-line is already effing miserable. If they trade their only good lineman, outside of maybe Michael Dieter, that would be such a bad move. Like, they need to be worried about developing a franchise quarterback in Rosen or putting a core in place for a franchise quarterback who they draft. They should not be trading for another defensive player and giving up their best offensive player. Like, make no mistake about it, Laramie Tunsil is the most valuable player in that offense, and it's not even close. Oh, God. I don't know though. What teams need Clowney? I don't know if there's a long list of teams lining up for Clowney. I feel like, I mean, there was a rumor that the Eagles were interested, but I don't think the Eagles are like lining up for him. I feel like the Eagles are like, how cheap are we talking? Like, can we have him for a 3rd round pick? Like, we'll find a way to make it work with the cap. Oh, he caught that? There's no way Eric Ebron came down with that. I feel like Jason Peters in a pick could do it. But I also don't know if the Eagles like need Clowney in any sense of the imagination. Oh, I should not have low pointed that. The Rams can't afford Jadeveon Clowney. You kidding me? So you're gonna pay Aaron Donald $25 million. You're gonna pay Todd Gurley, who's not even probably playing for you in a year, $16 million, and then pay Jared Goff $35 million? I don't think so. Unless they wanted him for a year rental, but that would be kind of silly. I don't think the Seahawks will do it. If the Seahawks wanted Clowney, they would have, or a player like Clowney, they would have just kept Frank Clark. I really don't know like what the market is for Jadeveon Clowney right now. I have no idea. Honestly, it might be a 3rd round pick. It really might. The only team, like maybe the Raiders. I could see the Raiders making some sense. Oh, Campbell, I need you to come down with that. There you go, Ebron. Yeah, the Texans should have traded him a while ago. The Giants would make some sense. I could see that. The Jets are another team. Giants, Jets, certainly. By the way, speaking about our Colts, we are dominating this week, 42-30. Jacoby's playing great. You guys are keeping me busy, but meanwhile we're playing lights out here. First win of the year in our home opener. Texans will be all right without Clowney, though. I wouldn't be too worried about it. He's a good player, but they'll be just fine. They've already got J.J. Watt getting after the passer. You'll be able to find another pass rusher. If they play this right, they'll be able to get an asset that could lead to a starting offensive lineman if they draft well. 2nd round pick, you can find a starting lineman in the 2nd. So what a game for Jacoby. Hopefully that'll silence the Chad Kelly truthers a little bit. Melvin Gordon, a great week. Jeez, Gordon he's going to win Offensive Player of the Week. He had 2 touchdowns rushing, and then he had 9 receptions for 132 yards, and that was like all simulation. Kenny Moore got a pick. I think that, like, I understand it for Miami. Like, they want to give the players the impression that they're doing everything they can to win. But once they go 0-3, like, they're not going to be able to keep Fitzpatrick out there. It's a culture move. It's the same thing in like Seattle, where they basically say, you know, if you play well, you're going to play. It doesn't matter where you're drafted, what your pedigree is. So they're trying to establish the culture, but they will at some point it will. There is a line where they have to start playing Rosen and finding out if he's any good. I think that line is if they're 1-3 or 0-4, that's the line. If you're 2-2 with them, then I get it. If you want to just keep trying to win with Fitzpatrick. All right, Kane. We want to do. I want to go route runner. Hey, Trevor Lawrence did not look great in his debut. Just saying. The Colts, I don't... Assuming Trevor Lawrence is this amazing prospect and that it was just one game last night, I don't know if the Colts are going to be bad enough. They have too much talent, too good of a coach. Colts could be in the conversation for like a top 10 pick though, and then end up taking like, I mean, Tua, Fromm, and Herbert aren't all going to be top 3, I don't think, so maybe they end up with one of those 3. Ooh, we get Malik Hooker back. I think we got to stick with George Odom though. I forgot that he was hurt. It's good to get him back. So we get the Raiders at home this week. We should be able to... You guys think the Raiders are keeping 3 quarterbacks? Is that official or is that a prediction? Because watching Hard Knocks, Peterman's making that team. Gruden likes Peterman way too much. And based on how Peterman played in that last preseason game, he should make the team. I wouldn't keep Glennon. Like, what's the point of that? All right, so Raiders, week 4, we got a chance to get back to 500 here. Speaking of Peterman, we got the X Factor Nate Peterman for the Raiders. That's ironic. I don't think he's starting. I think Carr is still starting, but hey, that's my take. Expired dip. It's been my take for like the last 8 months. I did give it to him as a joke, yeah. Oh, we jumped that too. Touchdown. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that they cut Luke Wilson because they've already got Foster Moreau and Darren Waller. Oh, maybe I should have gone for the hit stick there. That's a good idea, Nick. Colts trade for Josh Rosen. I actually really like that idea. Like, trade for him right now or trade for him before next year. Oh, he's out of bounds. All right, good. I think there's going to be a market for Rosen, whether it's the Patriots, the Steelers, the Chargers, the Colts. There's going to be a market for Josh Rosen. Hell, even the Packers, depending on how Rodgers plays this year. There's a sack. 96 to Nico Autry. That's our sack leader. That was a really good hold there. I don't think anyone's saying Brissett can't do it, but I also don't think anyone's predicting that he will. He's been in the league for a long time. Like, I know he hasn't exactly gotten the best opportunities, but he didn't exactly thrive when he had a full season to start. This is going to be kind of his make or break season on if he's a starter or if he's a backup. God, that juke master is so nice. Whatever that jukebox ability is. All right, third down. Screen. Oh, good play, Leonard. I think he got him just short. Kiko Alonso requested a trade. All right, Kiko. Like, you have any power? Kiko Alonso hasn't been relevant or any good for like 2 years. Why should the Dolphins trade him? This is week 4, Darren. That was dangerous. Ooh, Devin Funch is making plays for us. I don't think Kiko Alonso would fetch much, no. I don't. I feel like he should be cut if the Dolphins don't want him. Yeah, Nick, before I even finish reading your comment, I think especially Darius Leonard. Like, I think Leighton Vander Esch has shown all of, like, I don't think Leighton Vander Esch is going to be a fluke. Like, he is a monster in run defense. He is absurdly athletic. He's long. Like, I'm not too worried about Leighton Vander Esch, but Leonard did have some luck with turnovers that kind of inflated how people perceived him. But yeah, Kiko Alonso is a great example of why. Oh, God. Yes! Paris! What about Leonard could be a fluke? I mean, just high turnover numbers. Leonard did not grade out nearly as well by PFF either. It's not that he graded out poorly. He just had more. Yeah, I agree. Leighton Vander Esch and Roquan are better than Darius Leonard. Some people question that. Why? I guess Roquan's not higher, but I do think Roquan. I did give him superstar. I think Roquan's going to have the best year of the three. I think a good comparison for Leonard is Nigel Bradham, who's a very good linebacker. Or like Thomas Davis. Nigel Bradham, Thomas Davis, those are probably pretty good comparisons for Leonard. Oh no, we had a turnover. Edmonds, he's hard to say. He's just so raw. I mean, his ceiling's off the charts. Edmonds was only 20 when he came into the league. Would you say Bradham is elite in coverage though, Nick? Because I don't think I would. It's not that Leonard's bad in coverage. I just don't think he's got the elite speed. But I wouldn't say Bradham is an elite cover linebacker. He's very good. What's up, Brandon? How was the game? Did you guys win? Ooh, 3rd and 2. Let's just run it. Good job, Gordon. Let's go. Yeah, I agree with you about Leonard's tackle numbers. It's like the Blake Martinez effect. If you play around a bunch of bad players in the secondary, you're going to end up with the tackles. And the Colts secondary isn't exactly flooded with elite talent. I don't think he's saying that the Colts defense was bad. He's just saying that, I mean, like in Chicago, you're competing with all those D linemen. You're competing with, oh, nice juke. You're competing with Eddie Jackson, Adrian Amos, 2 good tackling corners. You're competing with Danny Trevathan. Like, all those guys are going to finish plays. Dallas, you've got Jalen Smith right next to you, flying to the football. It's not like in Indy you've got a bunch of guys flying around to clean up tackles. Like maybe Matthias Farley. Or not Farley, Clayton Geathers. I always get those two confused. Alright, just got to play this safe, kick the field goal. No! Yeah, my apologies. I shouldn't have compared Leonard to Blake Martinez. That was unfair. I'll let this clock run down here. Yeah, I saw Farley. Farley got picked up by the Jets. That's a good pickup. The Colts just have a ton of depth at strong safety because they drafted the kid from Michigan State. So it's weird. I just uploaded my Week 2 TFGO game against the Raiders. And although the stream was like ridiculously laggy, the YouTube cut up is fine. So I decided I'm going to start for the TFGO games. I'm going to actually start chopping them up a little bit so that the YouTube videos aren't quite as long. Nice hit. But that's an entertaining game there against the Raiders if anyone wants to go watch it after this. Tyreek Hill went off. That's it. That's the game, just like that. Did they leave a timeout on the clock? They did. They held on to a timeout and let the clock expire. Real classy. Come on, Gruden. You're better than that.